Hey guys, Lord Naren White here, the Holy Ghost, the one true God. Back with you with the next video in my Witcher 3 playthrough. Today, continuing Witcher 3.
What the hell's happening?
I find it damned hard to believe, but the gate between the worlds is open. We must reach the tower, quickly. Stop Avalok, while this can still be reversed.
What are we gonna find there?
If the tomes are to be believed, nature's laws will cease to hold. Gravity, time, Undvik, all of it will be turned on its head.
Exaggerating for effect, right?
Not one bit. The conjunction of spheres has begun. The worlds, they're aligned, permeate one another. Avalok could use this. Bring the NL here, or something far worse.
At least we know where to look for Ciri.
Follow me, and stay alert.
We need to focus on Ciri. What do you think Avalok wants from her?
Same as Eredin, I imagine. He will use her to open a gate into...
Shit. An earthquake?
We must hurry. Damn it! That ship's about to disintegrate.
Hide in the hollow on the other side. Go!
Grab the horse. We'll save time.
Come on. Hey there. And giants shove these giants in them. Just like a balance.
This is not Ragnarok. Not yet. The conjunction is just beginning.
What'll happen next?
I don't know, Garrett. I'd rather not find out.
More on the way.
We must hurry, Garrett. The gates between the worlds are growing wider.
The tremors are getting worse.
We've not much time.
What happened to them?
The White Frost!
Damn it. It'll bury us.
Wait! Tavares Tabel! Keep near me.
I just want to pause for a second. Contrast this scene, whenever within Mass Effect 2, whenever my playthrough of Mass Effect 2 reaches the end of Mass Effect 2, contrast this scene with what Jack does when she holds her bubble in Mass Effect 2, with what Yennefer is doing here. Just really cool, compare and contrast there.
dismantle it?
Dismantle? No, I can make a tear at best. But only for a moment, because there's no...
Specifics, Yen. Will we both get through?
No! You must go alone!
I'll come back. With Ciri.
I know! Agared! Tegin! Agared! Now, Geralt! I'm fine! Now go! And give Avalok my heartfelt regards!
Geralt. So unfortunate. I'd hoped you wouldn't have to witness this.
Where's Ciri?
Nearby. Listen.
Shut up. I've heard enough of your bullshit. Draw your weapon. Let's get this over with.
Interesting. Not actually sure what decision to pick here.
Think I'm gonna fall for that? No chance. You're wrong. Trusted you once. Won't make that mistake again.
I am not your foe. I am merely helping Cirilla.
I don't believe you. Can't. Not after all that's happened.
Will you believe me? Avalok speaks the truth. I asked him to help me open the tower, because I aim to enter it.
Why the hell would you do this? The Wild Hunt's been defeated.
The White Frost has not. The prophecies are true. I have seen worlds bound in ice. I know what awaits you. Only the Elder Blood can stop the White Frost. Only I can stop it.
You don't have to make this sacrifice.
You're wrong. The White Frost is inevitable. It will come to freeze the worlds one after the other, eradicating all life. Only I can stop the destruction. I've given it much thought and made my decision.
There's gotta be another way.
What can you know about saving the world, silly? You're but a witcher. This is my story, not yours. You must let me finish telling it.
Good luck, Ciri.
Perhaps I should have told you. I see now you might have understood.
Know you better than you think. Don't keep me waiting.
gentleman will follow.
No good can come of religious fanaticism.
If ein Kersher is Daithwin Adden Khan at Morfoot.
Report. The Novigrad delegation is half a day's travel from you.
They truly are rushing. Return to your post.
Yes, sir.
What of Novigrad's hierarch?
What of him?
Will he get his well-earned rest, or be sent straight to Dan Rua?
At his age, the journey...
Segena Tuvin.
His Imperial
Till
Majesty
show
lives.
evai.
Enough. Speak.
Ciri is dead.
How did it happen?
The White Cold. You're familiar with the prophecy? Ciri tried to stop it. She did, but paid the ultimate price.
Where is the body?
I doubt it'll ever be found.
Who else knows?
Avalach, Elven Sage. But I doubt you'll find him either.
And Yennefer?
She's decided to stay in the north. Provided you don't object.
I don't. And you?
Plenty of work for witchers after a war. I'll travel east, maybe north.
Did Cirilla say... Did she ask you to convey anything?
She regretted not getting a chance to say goodbye.
Did she tell you this? Really?
Didn't have to. She wanted to make peace. I know that. If there's nothing else...
There is, but you may go. Witcher, I do not wish to see you ever again.
Need help with your wagon?
Think we'll be all right.
Aye, you betcha. We'll manage.
True, the barrels are ample, but we shall pour some off of each soon.
Change is coming.
True. No denying it.
Nilfgaard flees, yet here it seemed nothing could move them.
Left their wine behind too. That's generous.
Sure you don't need any help?
I believe we will manage.
Where you headed? Nearest inn, by the looks of it.
Yeah. Supposed to meet someone first, at the former campsite of the Nilfgaardians. You take care now. Go, go.
Hey-ya!
Quick now with that wheel! Or will you stay to welcome Radovid?
Master Ort.
Probably got held back. You're late.
Soldiers.
Blocking the roads, I know. No matter. You have it?
As agreed. 38.5-inch blade. Weight just under 40 ounces. Silver-plated siderite steel core. Glyphs and runes both the length of the blade and on the hilt.
Beautiful.
Been in this trade for 3 decades. Only the best swordsman of the calling for my wares. When I say no Witcher has, or ever had, a better weapon, you ought to trust me.
Reputation precedes you, Master Ort. I'd never doubt you.
The inscription, as you asked.
Zirael. Swallow.
Classic Elder Speech runes, no styling, simple and precise.
May I?
It is yours. If you'd like to test it, have my lackeys put out a training dummy.
Mm-hmm. Your payment. Gems only, as requested.
If you've an eye out for work, heard of Striggers prowling the Maribor Forest.
Thanks. Need to visit the tavern first, but after, who knows?
Good luck on the path, Witcher.
Protector. The noble Lord Dagborg
You will
assumes his
talk.
lands to
I will come back for you, I promise.
death, burdens, and encumbrances owed to any other are hereby
probably thought I'd
waived.
stay here forever.
Black ones with a say.
Wow. Amazing.
Is it done?
Yes.
Did he believe you?
I have no idea.
For the cockatrice. And we've a new contract. It won't pay much, but I think it worth the toil.
You've been busy. It's yours.
A witch's sword. Swallow. Whoa. Beautiful. May I?
Not here. You'll have ample opportunity soon enough, Witcher.
Let's try it out then.
Passed the trial. Finished the game on any difficulty. Ran the gauntlet. Finished the game on the blood and broken bones or death march difficulty levels. Walked the path. Finished the game on the death march difficulty level.
The Third Northern War ended. The invader from the south achieved complete victory. Robbed of Radovid's tactical genius, the Northern realms could not withstand Ymir's countless legions. Black banners appeared over Novigrad and all Redania. Weary of rebel raids, Emir Varemris conceded, restoring Temeria as a realm in liege to the Empire. When the guerrillas laid down their arms, the Emperor shifted his forces to other fronts. Through Nilfgaard's victory, Temerians got their country back, and history, once again, proved a consummate trickster. Having dealt with Radovid, Emir of Var Emreis did the same with enemies domestic. The Emperor's loyal spies named all who had conspired against him, traitors, soldiers, and aristocrats alike. Though their mutiny had only been a murky plan, the Emperor showed no mercy, as was his wont. While the continent bled engulfed by war, Skellige bloomed under Ceres's enlightened rule. Unlike those who had come before her, the young queen did not raid foreign shores, looking instead to her people, tending to her land. The island-bound nation prospered, though its fangs of yore were dulled. Cirilla, Fiona, Ellen, Rhiannon, heir to Nilfgaard's throne, chose the life of a witcher on the path. Geralt taught her all he knew, every skill he possessed, then each set off on their own. Soon word of the ashen-haired witcheress had spread throughout the north, from the Yaruga to the mountains of Kovir. While monarchs moved borders and populations, Geralt and Yennefer lived a calm, quiet life, far from all things political. They breakfasted well after noon, more often than not in bed, and passed the days on lazy strolls and long conversations. Boring, you say? Perhaps. But both had sought this more than anything else.
Wow. Just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And let's go ahead and skip this. And all right. So I'm going to create a new save. And I want to go ahead and just talk for a second about Witcher over the next 5 minutes. Because what we just saw was the completion of the main quest. And that was what was really... That was the full game before these expansions came out. Sometime in 15-16, because I've also already played both expansions in my first playthrough. And now I'm going to continue playing the expansions as well. And so I want to start with something, which was that Witcher as a game, I'll always remember as the greatest, up to this point, as the greatest action RPG game I've ever played. For so many reasons. You know, just even in like the last bit, what do I remember distinctly? I remember the sacrifice of Vesemir, who dies, hoping to save Ciri. Then I remember Ciri becoming a Witcher in this playthrough, which was the exact ending I was going for, whereas in my first playthrough she actually became the Empress. And then what else do we remember? I remember that we chose to side alongside Vernon Roach and Vess and Thaler, and as a result Emperor Emir wins the war, but Temeria is restored, and the white lilies, that banner, flies under vassalage to Nilfgaard. And all of these different decisions and all of the different conversations, you know, all of the different things, from helping the godling Johnny to helping the godling Sarah to being alongside the Oneromancer Corinne Tilly. You know, see how I not only remember what we did, but I remember their names, I remember their faces, I remember the story of being alongside Letho of Gullet, having Sigismund Dijkstra help us, freeing Dandelion from his travails. You know, and if we go further back in, when we first enter the world of Witcher, seeing the tension between Nilfgaard and the North, you know, followed by seeing the Bloody Baron and the pain he feels over not being around his wife and his daughter, then seeing the Three Crones and experiencing the push to get a better life for Anna, the Baron's wife, which eventually they do. There's so many stories. This was just the beginning, you know. We didn't even touch on all of the stuff in Skellige, for example. This is the example of why Witcher 3 for me is the best action RPG game ever, because it brings a narrative that you remember. And that's from to me what makes a game amongst the greatest ever, is that after all the combat is done, after all the exploration is done, what do you remember about the game? I remember Geralt loving Triss. I remember Geralt loving Ciri. I remember Geralt loving Yennefer of Vengerberg. And when I talk about that, that's to me what sets Witcher 3 apart as the greatest action RPG game ever. Greater than God of War, greater than Mass Effect, greater than Divinity Original Sin 2, and you know, that's something that I'll never forget. Is that this was a game that had love, this was a game that had passion, this was a game that had fire. For me, it had it all. And so, in the future videos now, we're going to continue with the Hearts of Stone main quest here, and then after that, we're going to move on to the Blood and Wine main quest. And so with that, I want to go ahead and end the video there for this week. I want to say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, as it greatly helps the channel. I'd like to be with you all. Take care, and thanks again.